I was 10 when I found a pair of sneakers in a box beside the stairs. Laced them up on a summer morning, felt the wind inside my hair. Raced the shadows through the schoolyard, beat the sunset to the creek. Every mile felt like a secret only restless hearts could keep. I don't run from trouble, I don't run from where I'm from. I run because the world keeps opening every time I overcome. I was born to run, born to feel the ground below me, born to chase the morning light before the day can even know me. I was born to run with my eyes upon the sky. Every step becomes a story, every road another try. Years went by and life grew complicated, clocks and bills and crowded trains. Still I'd wake before the city and jog through drizzling rain. Neighbors waved from porches smiling, dogs would bark and then give chase. For an hour the world was simple, nothing but my breathing pace. Some folks find their freedom sailing, some find it in songs they've sung. Mine is hearing my footsteps echo as another mile is won. I was born to run, not to leave the world behind me, but to greet each dawn with wonder and discover what might find me. I was born to run through the years, both slow and fast, and if my legs should one day tire, I'll still carry that spirit at last. So when evening paints the sidewalks and the stars begin to come, I'll tie my laces one more time and remember I was born to run.
Switched off the television, let the evening settle in. Put my old coat on the chair beside me, listen to the ceiling fan spin. The world kept making noise outside me, sirens, traffic, distant drums. I just watched the shadows moving across the pictures on my walls. I wasn't sad and I wasn't smiling, didn't need to laugh or run. I was floating in the quiet, neither losing nor becoming. I'm comfortably numb tonight, like a candle after rain. Not on fire, not extinguished, just a steady little flame. I'm comfortably numb tonight, resting where the silence comes. For a while the world can hurry, I don't have to be anyone. Summer mornings, coffee on a back porch swing. All the plans I thought would change me, almost everything. Funny how the years keep turning, leaving footprints in the dust. Some dreams bloom and some grow distant, some become the people we were. Maybe peace is not a mountain, not a prize that can't be won. Maybe it's a room at midnight where your thoughts and heart sit down. I'm comfortably numb tonight, like the moon behind thin clouds, still shining though the sky is hazy, still here without a sound. I'm comfortably numb tonight, and I think that's alright somehow. When the morning comes I'll meet it, but I don't need tomorrow now. Let the city softly hum. For one small hour I'll be content, being comfortably numb.
There's a notebook on my bedside filled with sketches of the past, half-finished little futures I never thought would last. The ceiling fan is turning like it's counting out the time, and every page I didn't finish still feels a little mine. I used to think the answers would arrive on their own, but the silence keeps reminding me how far I've had to run. Dream on, even when the night is long, even when the road feels wrong. Carry every spark you find through the dark until the dawn. Dream on, let the quiet be your guide. Let it pull you from inside. Every ending has a doorway if you're willing to decide. I walk through empty stations where the trains don't stop at all, just echoes of departures written softly on the wall. A stranger smiled and told me, you're closer than you know, then vanished in the static of the overhead radio. Nothing ever comes from waiting for the world to hand you light. Even stars were once just hoping they let the shadows come and go, and keep dreaming past the ceiling. Only I can across the curtains, coffee steams beside the sink. Robin sings up on the fence post, giving me a moment just to think. The world begins in little pieces, tiny scenes we overlook. A drifting cloud, a creaking screen door, a half-read paperback book. Every breath you take, every smile you make, every road you choose to wander down, every chance you take. Life is made of moments too small to count or name. Every breath you take adds another page. Children race their bicycles past me, a gardener hums a tune, an old dog sleeps beneath an oak tree, dreaming in the afternoon. I never know which fleeting instant will stay with me for years. Sometimes joy arrives unnoticed, disguised as ordinary air. We're all collecting snapshots that no camera can keep. The scent of rain, a friendly greeting, the quiet just before we sleep. Every breath you take, every dawn you wake, every hand you hold for just a little while, every leap of faith. Life keeps writing stories in ways we can't explain. Every breath you take is a gift of another day. So I'll open up the window, let the evening breezes play, and be thankful for the simple wonder of every breath I take. Hey Jude, the cafe's closing, and the rain is on the square. You've been drawing little sailboats on a napkin without care. The streetlights flicker softly, the midnight buses roll. You're staring through the window like you're listening for your soul. Hey Jude, don't miss the moonrise, there's a silver in the air. Every day leaves something behind it, every road goes somewhere. Take your coat and walk beside me, we'll wander without a plan. The city's full of quiet wonders, waiting where the shadows stand. Hey Jude, you laugh so rarely,
when the saxophone was playing and the old man danced again. Sometimes all the world is asking is for one unguarded smile. Sometimes joy arrives unnoticed and decides to stay a while. No promises of forever, no answers carved in stone, just a pair of friends at midnight finding beauty close to home. Turning gold, soon the baker lifts his shutters, soon another day unfolds. Take this coffee for the journey, keep this memory if you can. The world is wide and full of stories, and you're part of singing. Morning's here and we're still awake. Let's go see what waits beyond us by the river and the lake. A house of painted gold. Every dawn its windows shimmer like a fire against the cold. An old woman keeps the garden, tends the roses one by one. She says every bloom those who left and those who come. This is a house of the rising sun, where the morning paints the sky. You can lay your burdens by the door, watch your weary shadows fly. It shines a little hope on you. I arrived there in December with a suitcase and regret.
I had chased 1,000 highways, found no peace or fortune yet. Then I heard the church bells ringing, saw the sunlight touch the stone. For the first time in a long while, I no longer felt alone. No chains, no ghosts, no dark tomorrows, just the gulls and ocean breeze. Every sunrise writes a promise in the language of the trees. This is the house of the rising sun, where the morning paints the sky. You can leave your fears upon the steps, let your restless spirit fly. In the house of the rising sun, every ending is a door to something new. And when the first light crowns the sea, it sends its golden song to you.
I scroll through neon mornings, another feed, another line. 100 little promises that never quite align. I buy the things they tell me will finally make me whole, but they fade like cheap reflections on a cracked and tired soul. Chasing something just beyond my reach, like water in the desert, or words I cannot speak. I can't get no satisfaction, no matter what I try. It slips right through my fingers like smoke across the sky. I can't get no satisfaction, but I'm still standing here, looking for a moment that finally feels clear. I take the long way home now, past the shops and empty lights, where mannequins keep smiling through indifferent nights. Even laughter feels rehearsed in a world that never rests, like we're all just running numbers through invisible tests. Maybe it's not about the winning, not the trophies or the pace. Maybe peace is something quieter we haven't learned to chase. I can't get no satisfaction, but I'm learning how to see that the wanting and the wandering are part of what I need. I can't get no satisfaction, still I wake and start again, searching for a meaning that lives beneath the spin. So I walk through all the noise now, let it rise and fall away, and maybe find a softer kind of enough along the way.
Johnny tuned a battered six-string in the summer heat. Old radio humming through a window screen, teaching him the chords of a life unseen. He played for pennies in a paper cup, dreaming of a world that would lift him up. They said, boy, you're wasting time out there, but Johnny just smiled like he didn't care. Johnny, be good, keep playing loud, even when you're lost in a restless crowd. Strong through the doubt, let the noise explode. You're writing your name down every road. Johnny, be good, don't slow down now. There's a future waiting somewhere, somehow. Every note you bend, every beat you knew is a light ahead, pulling you through. Fixed up amps from broken parts, drew sheet music on coffee-stained charts, played in basements, played in rain, turned every set back into rhythm and flame. The neighbor said he'd never go far, but he could hear cities inside his guitar. Every small town street can hide a spark, every unknown kid can light the dark. You don't need a stage to begin your song, just a reason to keep going strong. Johnny, be good, the world's your road. Carry every dream you've ever sowed, from the back porch light to 1,000 crowds. Let your sound break free and be unbound. Johnny, be good, hear the calling tune like thunder rolling under the moon. What starts in a room with a worn-out string can end up echoing everything. So play it on, let the story grow. Let the whole wide world come to know. Johnny, be good. Johnny, be good. Johnny, be good. Found an old guitar in the attic, covered up in dust and years. I brushed away the cobwebs slowly, heard forgotten melodies appear. The sun was setting through the window, painting everything in gold. Something in that quiet evening made my restless heart feel bold. I've spent too long just drifting, watching all the seasons pass. Tonight I'm opening the shutters, leaving shadows in the past. Light my fire, wake my spirit, strike a spark against the dark. Give these sleeping dreams a reason, set them racing through my heart. some friends I hadn't seen since those summer days when we were young. We met beside the old train station and sang until the night was done. No grand stage and no bright spotlight, just laughter floating through the air. Sometimes all it takes to feel alive is finding someone there. A tiny flame can start a story. A single note can start a tune. A little courage in the darkness can make an ordinary evening bloom. Light my fire, wake my spirit, turn this memory into song. Every ember has a future if it's given time to burn. Light my fire, let me carry this bright feeling as I go. When tomorrow's sky is waiting, I'll be ready for its glow. The stars were fading in the morning. The birds began their gentle choir. I carried home that dusty guitar and a heart lit by its fire.
At the edge of a busy city, there's a staircase made of stone. Every step is lined with lanterns that glow when you're alone. Children climb it in the evening, couples watch the stars above. Old men sit and trade their stories about courage, loss, and love. Nobody knows who built it there, nobody knows just why, but every soul that climbs a little feels lighter inside. Every time you come around, it's a stairway to heaven, they say, not a road beyond the blue. It's the place where hope keeps climbing, one small step carrying you. There on a rainy Friday, with my worries in my hands, I had dreams that seemed forgotten, broken maps and ruined plans. Halfway up I stopped and listened to the bells from far below. For the first time in forever I had nowhere else to go. No golden gates were waiting, no thunder in the sky, just the moon above the city and the courage to keep trying. It's a stairway to heaven, they say, where the weary come to stand, and every step becomes a promise that tomorrow still is planned. It's a stairway to heaven, they say, built from ordinary stone. Yet every person who has climbed it leaves feeling less alone. So if your road grows dark and narrow, and the night seems cold and long, take the stairs beside the harbor and carry your heart along.